Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League postseason for year 2 of the FSBL. We come to you from Montreal, where the Expos try to stay alive and force a Game 5 against the top-seeded San Francisco Giants. The Giants took the first 2 games of the series, but the Expos bounced back in Game 3, getting some home cooking back here in Montreal after a crushing Game 2 defeat. Now the Expos will turn to Stephen Strasburg to try to keep their season alive and force things back to Candlestick. Carl Hubble will go for the Giants here in a huge Game 4 from Montreal. Again, this is Bank of Montreal Ballpark. I'm not sure if this is quite a fictional stadium or if it's a stadium that was planned but never came to fruition since baseball never returned to Montreal. The lone fictional ballpark I use in the FSBL, it is not my creation, but the guy did a great job. Look it up in the vault for MLB The Show if you get the opportunity. So here's Strasburg. Strasburg 9-7, 3.72 on the regular season. The Expos had an opportunity to bring Javier Vazquez back on short rest, but Vazquez was roughed up in Game 1. They elected to go with Strasburg here in Game 4 and then figure out Game 5 if and when it comes. Benny Koff steps in to lead things off for the Giants. First pitch from Strasburg, a sinker that's fouled off, and we're underway here in Montreal. Koff batting .333 in the series. Curveball there. Koff swings at it, fouls it off. The count goes to 0-2. Strasburg deals. Fastball. Koff tries to hold up, but they ring him up. So it's a 3-pitch strikeout for Stephen Strasburg to open up the game here in Montreal. And that will bring up Alvin Dark. Dark batting .231 so far in the postseason. First pitch fastball misses inside. Strasburg from the set. And delivers. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and away. 3-0 the count. Willie Mays waits on deck. Strasburg delivers. There's a fastball down the heart. Dark taking all the way. Count goes to 3-1. And another fastball splits the center of the plate. Dark takes another, and the count now goes full. 3-2 pitch from Strasburg. Fastball rides inside for ball 4. And Alvin Dark is on with a 1-out walk. So that'll bring up Willie Mays, .364 so far in the series. Curveball misses away, it's 1-0. Pair of homers. 4 RBIs for Mays. Both homers coming in the Game 2 comeback victory. Fastball misses inside, it's 2-0. Mays, a lifetime .318 hitter through the first 2 seasons of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Is the favorite to take home Most Valuable Player honors this season. Strasburg's behind him 3-0 here with Mel Ott on deck. Strasburg delivers. Fastball misses down low for ball 4. So the Giants have 2 men on here in the top of the first, and in will step Mel Ott. Ott .333 in the series. Fastball there, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Drove in a pair with a big 2-run double in the Game 3 loss. Strasburg takes a peek, delivers, fastball misses up high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one is fouled back. So the count goes to 1-2. Fastball misses up high. 2-2 the count. There's a shot by Ott, but that one is going to hook well foul. So here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ott reaches for it off the plate, grounds it to Vidro, goes to second for 1. They say the runner is out. Owen lost it on the transfer. So Mays is cut down at second. Runner moves up to third. It's runners at the corners, and here's Willie McCovey. McCovey, per usual, raking in the playoffs. .417 average so far in the series with a pair of homers. Fastball misses off the plate for ball 1. Strasburg delivers, fastball misses up high. Count goes to 2-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Two and one the count. Strasburg seems to ponder exchanging balls, but decides to keep the one he's got. Here's the 2-1 offering. Breaking ball. McCovey just gets a piece of it, and the count goes to 2-2. I forgot to change McCovey's number back. I still don't know why he shifted off of 44. Make a note to myself to take care of that after the game. That one misses. The count goes full. Jeff Kent waits on deck. McCovey fouls this one off. Three-two pitch from Strasburg. Rings him up with a fastball at the letters, and down goes McCovey. And Strasburg gets out of the jam. So Strasburg breathes a deep sigh of relief as he gets through the first. Giants leave a pair on. We head to the bottom of the first here in Montreal. Giants nothing. Expos coming up. On the mound for San Francisco, Carl Hubble, 14-11, a 3.39 earned run average in 32 starts. Fine 1.16 whip for Hubble. He's about as solid as they come. He will open up facing Alfonso Soriano. Soriano, the designated hitter today for Montreal.
The designated hitter, Alfonso Soriano.
So far, 1 for 6 in the postseason. Again, the Expos stats include their wild card victory over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Extra inning affair that got the postseason off to a rousing start. Curveball in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. There's a shot down to third. Lindstrom on the backhand. Long throw, but he gets him. Nice job there by Freddie Lindstrom. picking it for the first out here in the bottom of the first.
The second
Expos lineup: Soriano, Vidro, and Harper, Dawson, Zimmerman, and Alou, Staub, Gomes, and Spike Owen. A lot of 100 averages in that Expos lineup. One of the guys who doesn't have a 100 average is Jose Vidro. Vidro batting .294. First pitch fastball from Hubble, misses up high. Screwball there, misses down and away. 2-0 the count. There's a shot towards the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Vidro. Mays will play it off the wall, but Vidro will pull in the second with a stand-up double. And the Expos have a runner in scoring position, 2 batters in. Good piece of hitting there from Vidro, who yanks one into the gap, and now here's Bryce Harper. Harper batting .313 in the postseason. And that one rides in and hits him. Off-speed pitch, obviously no intent for multiple reasons there. But now it's first and second for the Expos. Here's Andre Dawson. Screwball misses away. It's 1-0. Dawson 176 in the postseason. Does have 3 home runs though. All solo shots. With a pair of homers in the Game 3 victory. Fastball there. Dawson fouls it off. Dawson drove in 102 runs during the regular season. Hubble delivers. Screwball there. Gets Dawson out in front. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch, another screwball, and Dawson goes fishing once more. Swing and a miss, and it's the second out here in the bottom of the first. So Hubble stays away from Dawson. Gets some reaching, and there's 2 down. Still 2 men on for the Expos, and now it's going to be up to Ryan Zimmerman to try to bring them home. Zimmerman batting .188 in the playoffs to this point. Vidro on second, Harper on first. And Zimmerman scalds this one in the center. That's a base hit. It gets out to Mays in a hurry. He's going to make the throw home. It's not going to be in time. Vidro scores off on contact, and the Expos strike first here in Game 4 for the 1-0 lead. Zimmerman all over the first pitch from Hubble. Mays came up throwing, but Vidro got a good break off on the contact. Slides in without much difficulty, and the Expos have taken the 1-0 lead. Here's Moises Alou. Alou's had a rough playoff so far, 118. Fastball misses up high. He has played very good defense, actually, out in left field. He's had a few very nice plays so far in the postseason. Now the Expos will hope his bat can come alive as well. 1-0 offering from Hubble. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-0. Hubble comes to the set and delivers. Screwball misses down and away. It's 3-0. Rusty Staub waits in the on-deck circle for the Expos. Hubble takes a peek and delivers, and Alou scalds one in the left. That's a base hit. Thompson misplays it. Bobby Thompson misplays it. Harper will come around to score. I'm not sure they would have had a play on him anyway. But regardless, the Expos now have a 2-0 lead on the RBI single from Moises Alou. Harper obviously going on contact. Once that ball got away from Thompson, they had no shot at him. And now here's Rusty Staub. Hummel trying to limit the damage here. Misses with the screwball down low. Staub 143 so far in the postseason. Hummel checks the runners and delivers. Fastball at the top of the zone is called a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Hummel again from the set. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-1. So 2 in here in the bottom of the first for Montreal, as they look to force a Game 5. Staub fouls off that fastball, and the count will go to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Down and away. Yan Gomes getting the start at catcher in this one for Montreal. Waits on deck. 3-2, 2 outs. First and second for the Expos here in the bottom of the first. Hummel delivers. Fastball misses up high for ball 4, and the bases are loaded for the Expos. 22 pitches for Carl Hummel. So now here's Yan Gomes. Gomes 3 for 5 in his lone appearance in the series. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. Gomes started Game 1 against Rue Marquard. The Giants were hoping that they could save the 20-game winner. For an NLCS berth, rather than bring him back on short rest. If this does go to a Game 5, though, Marquard will get that start for San Francisco. Javier Vasquez will probably get the start for the Expos. Screwball there, swung on and missed. The count goes to 1-2. Pitch from Hummel. Gomes pulls it foul. Almost hit Zimmerman down at third. Nifty footwork by Zimmerman to avoid that. Count holds at 1-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Hummel's delivery. Gomes hits it well to center, but Mays is underneath it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Expos strike for a pair in a rough opening inning for Carl Hummel. We'll head to the top of the second. Expos 2, Giants nothing from Montreal. In steps Jeff Kent. Kent 2 for 8 so far in the series. No homers, does have an RBI. Strasburg delivers. Change up in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Kent pops it shallow center. It's going to be a long run. Vidro goes out. He'll get there. Dawson playing back near the warning track. Playing very deep against Jeff Kent. But Vidro gets out there, puts it away for the first out. Here's Buster Posey. Posey 4-17 so far in the series. Again, Posey a very disappointing regular season this year. But he has flipped the switch come playoff time. First pitch fastball from Strasburg is in there for a called strike. Strasburg from the set. Delivers. Slide shot in the center. There's a base hit. So it's a 1-out single. Suppose he stays hot here in the playoffs.
Number 5.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom hitting .333 so far in the series. There's a breaking ball, and that one is crushed, and we are tied here in Montreal. Hanging curveball from Strasburg, and Lindstrom unloads on it to knot the game at 2. First homer of the postseason for Lindstrom. That one hung up there. And Lindstrom hung it out to the seats and left. So the Expos lead is short-lived. And that will bring up Bobby Thompson. Lindstrom hit that one a long, long way. Talk about launch angle. Lindstrom uppercut hack at that one, but it served him well that time. So we're tied at 2 now. Here's Bobby Thompson. Thompson getting his first start of the postseason. Tries to hold up there, is unable to do so with strike 1. There's the pitch, high fastball, swung on and missed. So 0-2 the count to Thompson. Strasburg delivers, fastball at the letter, strike 3 called. Down goes Thompson, third strikeout for Strasburg, and there's 2 away here in the top of the second. So the order turns over. Here's Benny Koff. Koff is 0 for 1. Curveball down in the dirt from Strasburg. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Misses inside. It's 2-0. Another fastball from Strasburg. That one finds the mark, though, for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Fastball misses inside. So the count goes 3-1 on Benny Koff, with Alvin Dark swinging in the on-deck circle. Strasburg deals. Fastball misses up high for ball 4. So a 2-out base runner, and that will bring Dark to the plate. Walked his first time up. Koff can swipe a bag. See if the Expos are mindful of that. Throw over. He dives back in. Strasburg takes a glance. Now delivers. Fastball in there for a called strike. Throw over, he dives back in. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw from Gomes is a good one, but Koff gets in ahead of it. There you see Koff up on his toes. Got a good break. Gomes made a strong throw. Vidro got the tag down quickly, but Koff slips in there with the stolen base. And the Giants have the lead run in scoring position. Curveball from Dark, lined in the center. That's going to fall in front of Dawson for a base hit. Koff comes around. Dawson's throw is up the first baseline, and it's an RBI single for Alvin Dark. And the Giants have answered Montreal's pair in the bottom of the first with 3 here in the top of the second to take a 3-2 lead. So Alvin Dark breaks the tie, and now here's Willie Mays. Mays walked his first time up. Fastball there, sky to right. Harper moving towards the line. He's there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Giants strike for 3 in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Giants 3, Expos 2. Here's Spike Owen. Owen has been terrific in the playoffs. .375, a homer and 2 RBIs. First pitch, fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Screwball there, swung on and missed. So Hubble's ahead of Owen 0-2. Here's the offering. And another screwball on the outside corner. Down goes Owen. Second strikeout for Hubble, and there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Alfonso Soriano.
So the order turns over for Montreal. Here's Alfonso Soriano. Soriano is 0 for 1. Fastball from Hubble in there for a called strike. Soriano grounded out to Lindstrom his first time up. Here's the windup. Screwball misses away. Here's the pitch. Screwball again. Soriano goes down, gets a piece of it. Dribbles it foul. The count goes to 1-2. Curveball misses down and away. Two-two pitch. Fastball misses away, and the count goes full. Jose Vidro waits on deck. 3-2 pitch from Hubble. Soriano skies it to right. Ott has a beat on it, puts it away for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
So the order turns over. Here's Vidro. Vidro doubled and scored his first time up. Fastball from Hubble in for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Vidro reaches out, rolls it over to short. Dark has it, throws him out, and the side is retired. So Hubble bounces back from a rough first inning with a strong second. We'll head to the third here in Montreal. Ott, McCovey, and Kent due up for the Giants. They lead it 3-2 as they look to close out the Expos. So Ott will lead things off. He's 0 for 1.
The right fielder, number 4.
Strasburg from the set. Delivers. Fastball in for a called strike. Oh, 0-1 the count to Mella. Strasburg delivers. Curveball. Lots of bite to that one down in the dirt, but Ott chases it, and Strasburg's ahead of him 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses up and away. 1-2 the count. Curveball misses inside. 2-2. Strasburg delivers. Change up misses down low. The count goes to 3-2. Ott waits, poised for the delivery. Strasburg deals. Fastball misses up high for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk to Mel Ott. And that'll bring up Willie McCovey. McCovey struck out his first time up. He's already driven in 5 runs in the series. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses up and in. It's ball 1. Change up there. McCovey gets a piece. Barely as he dribbles it foul. 1-1 the count. Strasburg looks in and fires. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Good change up there. Gets McCovey out in front. Strasburg already at 53 pitches with nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Fastball misses down and in. The count goes full to stretch. Jeff Kent waits on deck. Strasburg set and delivers. And there's a shot. That's hit well to left. Going back on it is Alou, and he'll watch it go over the wall. Opposite field, home run for Willie McCovey, his 3rd of the series, and the Giants extend their lead to 4-2. So Willie McCovey continues to absolutely rake in the postseason. I apologize, a 2-run shot makes it 5-2. I forgot about Ott's walk. McCovey not really an opposite field hitter, but he does it there. So the Giants are now in control here. Here's Jeff Kent. We've got to think the Expos are not going to ride Strasburg out for too long here. Kent popped out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball in for a called strike. Here's the 1-1 offer. And Kent fouls it off. 1-2 the count to Kent. It's 5-2 Giants here in the top of the 3rd. Steven Strasburg has labored. High fastball popped up in foul ground. Gomes gives chase and he gets there. Nice play by Yan Gomes to pull that one in for the first out.
Now batting, number 28.
So beautiful night here in Montreal, but the result is kind of putting a damper on things so far for the Expos faithful. Here's Buster Posey. Posey singled his first time up. There's a shot out to right. Harper makes the play. And there's 2 down.
Number 5.
So here's Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom hammered a 2-run homer. His first time up. High fastball misses the mark. It's 1-0. Strasburg will try to regroup here. He does not seem like he is long for this game. That one is yanked foul. One and one the count. Fastball there, misses inside. Two-one offering from Strasburg. Lindstrom scalds this one, but well fouled. So it's 2-2 as Strasburg works to Lindstrom. Change-up misses down and away. The count goes full. Strasburg has had a lot of full counts to this point. As Bobby Thompson swings in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. And Lindstrom, deep to left, and his second home run of the game for Freddie Lindstrom. So Lindstrom all over Strasburg for a second time. A two-run homer his first time up. This one a solo shot. And the Giants extend their lead. It's now 6-2. We haven't seen bullpen action on the telecast, but I've got to think that's going to be it for Strasburg. Lindstrom wasn't sure this ball would stay fair off the bat. Tried to usher in a little bit of help, but it stays fair and finds the seats. It's now 6-2 Giants. And very curious that the Expos have not gotten Strasburg out of this game. Popped up to Zimmerman. That ends the third. But McCovey and Lindstrom both go deep in the third, and the Giants extend their lead over the Expos. It's 6-2 as we head to the bottom half. Here's Bryce Harper. Harper was hit by a pitch his first time up. So now Carl Hubble has some room to work. May let him pitch a little more aggressively. Expos got 2 runs in the first, but Hubble set them down in order in the second. There's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball. Harper fouls it off. 1-1 the count to Bryce. Hubble gets the sign from Posey. Screwball misses down and away. Hubble winds and fires. Fastball at the knees. The count goes to 2-2. Pitch from Hubble. Harper out in front. Rounds it foul. 2-2 as Hubble works to Bryce Harper. Another one pulled foul. There still seems to be nobody in that Expos bullpen. Not sure if they have somebody who's warmed up and is just no longer throwing. Fastball misses down low. Andre Dawson waits on deck. You don't have room, the luxury to let Strasburg figure it out in this one. Expos lose. Their season's done. Harper, hot smash low liner, but snagged by McCovey. Nice pick there by Stretch down at first, and there's one away. So Harper hit it hard, but has nothing to show for it. Here's Andre Dawson. Dawson struck out in the first. There's a shot out to left. Thompson gives chase. He gets there. Puts it away. Nice running grab from Bobby Thompson for the second out here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman an RBI single his first time up. There's a screwball in for a called strike. 22 homers during the season for Zimmerman. Nice curveball there. Zimmerman way out in front, and Hubble's ahead of him 0-2. Here's the pitch. There's a shot down the left field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to be extra bases for Zimmerman. Thompson goes to retrieve it, but Ryan Zimmerman pulls in at second with a 2-out double to give the Expos a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the third. Nice swing put on that ball by Zimmerman. Was able to keep it fair. So now here's Moises Alou. Hubble looks in, first pitch. Alou tries to hold up, but they call it a strike anyway. Alou an RBI single his first time up. Hubble from the set. There's the pitch. Alou fouls off the screwball, and Hubble's ahead of him 0-2. Appreciate if you're tuning in for the noon broadcast. I know a lot of the times people are listening to this at work, so the crowd kind of is determined by how busy people are during the day. But this is when I had time today, so if I can, I will do the Mets-Cardinals game 4 of their NLDS series late tonight. All a matter of when I get out of work. 0-2 count. Hubble works to Alou. Screwball misses. Alou doesn't chase. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there, called strike 3. Down goes Alou, and Zimmerman will be stranded at second. Displeasure voiced from the crowd here in Montreal. We're a third of the way through. Game's kind of got a little bit of a slowed pace to it, given the offense. And stunningly, Steven Strasburg is going to start the fourth for the Expos. Again, if you're new to these broadcasts, I will intervene in pitching changes and pinch hitters, but I only do so late in the game. Up through the 6th inning, I let the game run it however it's going to run it. Bad decisions happen in real life all the time. But this is a curious one. It is 6-2. If the Expos lose, their season is over. Strasburg is ahead of Koff 0-2. The Expos bullpen has not been good. I completely understand that. But at this point, you've got to try to cobble it together somehow. Strasburg gets Koff fishing for the strikeout. Gomes throws him out to complete it. 4th strikeout for Strasburg. The Expos bullpen has had a very poor series. Strasburg delivers to Dart. First pitch fastball right down the heart for strike 1. Fastball misses up high. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Turned, pulled, hooking, foul. So 1-2 the count as Strasburg works to Dark to try to keep a bad situation from getting any worse. That changeup misses down in the dirt. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball to left. Alou is under it. He'll put it away for the second out. So that'll bring up Willie Mays. Mays walked his first time up. First pitch, curveball in for a called strike. Now Gio Gonzalez has started to throw for Montreal. Again, a 6-2 game. I don't think you're worried about righty-lefty. I think you probably would have gotten Strasburg out before this, regardless of the fact he's retired the first two in the inning. He's ahead of Mays 0-2 here. Here's the pitch, and Mays torches one into center for a base hit. An 0-2 pitch right down the heart, and Willie Mays drives it into center field. That ball sounded like a gun going off the bat. So now here's Mel Ott. Now you've got a lefty up there. Gonzalez apparently not warm yet. He just started throwing. Change up in there for a called strike. Ott is 0 for 1. He's also walked and scored. Strasburg takes a peek and delivers. Fastball off the plate. It's 1-1. Ott, his second consecutive All-Star campaign here in the FSBL. Strasburg delivers. Change up down low. Ott gets a piece. Counts 1-2. Strasburg delivers. Fastball misses up high. 2-2 the count. Giants will see if they decide to send Mays. They do not. Ott grounds it up the middle. Vidro makes the grab, flips it to Owen for the force, and the side is retired. So the Giants don't score this time, but they still are in the driver's seat. We head to the bottom of the fourth in Montreal. Giants 6, Expos 2. Here's Rusty Staub. Staub walked his first time up.
The first baseman, Rusty Staub.
2 for 14 in the series. Or in the playoffs, rather. First pitch swinging, and Staub lines this one in the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Legrand Orange. That goes to the wall. Mel Ott retrieves it, but Staub will pull in at second with a stand-up double to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Hubble hung that one a bit, and it broke well too far over the plate. And Staub drives it into the gap. So now the Expos have the leadoff man in scoring position. Yan Gomes steps to the plate as Montreal will try to start scraping their way back into this one. Screwball there, Gomes out in front of it. Gomes flew out his first time up. Hubble delivers. Screwball swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Hubble deals, and Yan Gomes is gone. Gomes deep to left field. It's a two-run shot, and the Expos have thrust themselves back into the ball game. It's 6-4. Gomes tees off against Carl Hubble. It's a two-run homer, and the Expos have drawn back within a pair. Much like the pitch that Staub drove into the gap. That was a breaking ball that stayed up a little bit and got too much in the middle of the plate. Spike Owen, ground ball, nice play by Lindstrom. Throws to first, Lindstrom doing it all. He's got 2 homers in this game for the Giants. And now makes a nice play, his second nice play at third base in this one for the Giants' third baseman. So the order turns over. Here's Alfonso Soriano. Screwball catches the corner. Screw ball there. Soriano fouls it off. Hubble's ahead of him 0-2. That one's down in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Hubble delivers. Fastball rings him up for strike 3. Down goes Soriano. Fourth strikeout for Hubble, and there's 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Number 3.
That'll bring up Jose Vidro. Vidro is 1 for 2. He doubled and scored in the first. Fastball from Hubble in there for a called strike. Vidro 5 for 14 in the series. 3 of those hits have been doubles. Breaking ball. There's a shot up the middle. That's a base hit. That one will just be a single. But it's another hit for Jose Vidro as the ump hits the deck. It's a 2-out base runner for Montreal. So now Bryce Harper comes to the plate as the tying run. Screw ball from Hubble misses inside. Harper was hit by a pitch and lined out to first. Fastball there is in for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses down low. Hubble from the set. Glances at Vidro at first. And delivers. Harper fly ball to left. Thompson's underneath it though. Puts it away and the side is retired. But the Yan Gomes 2-run shot draws the Expos back within striking distance. They are not rolling over. We head to the top of the 5th. Giants 6, Expos 4. Big Clue in the house. How are you, Clue? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well with you. The Expos trying to force the game 5. I am shocked that Strasburg is still in this game. Again, I don't intervene until the 7th or later, but that's a decision that is just kind of a little bit of a head scratcher. Again, the Expos bullpen has been atrocious in this series, but Strasburg hasn't been good in this game, and this is the game you've got to get through. But he did get out of the 4th unscathed, so now we'll see if Strasburg can at least get through the 5th. Gio Gonzalez was throwing. I kind of suspected that we would see Gonzalez enter last inning when Ott came up, but that was not the case. Strasburg's ahead of McCovey 0-2 here, though. McCovey homered earlier. 1-2 offering from Strasburg. Curveball down in the dirt. McCovey won't chase it. Yes, Steve Rogers is on this staff. Steve Rogers was the pitcher in Game 2 when he had a low pitch count and it held the Giants to 2 runs through 7. And I elected to pull him because they had hit a couple of balls hard the inning before. And the Expos bullpen completely blew up and blew that game. So now Gio Gonzalez will come in. So Strasburg walks McCovey, and that's the end of Strasburg's day. Gio Gonzalez comes in. This will be his 4th appearance of the playoffs. He has allowed a couple of runs in 3 innings of work. We'll go to the final stat line here. For Strasburg, it's not a pretty one. 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 6 runs allowed. So now the Expos have drawn back within 2, And now Gio Gonzalez is going to try to keep things there. McCovey on first. Here's Jeff Kent. Change up, misses down and away. Yes, Steve Rogers. And that's going to be the decision. Hey, Cole, how are you, buddy? Ground ball through the hole on the right side. It's a base hit. McCovey will hold at second, playing station to station. He's not going to test Harper's arm there. But now the Giants threatening again. Again, the Giants just seem to answer. Expos had 2 in the bottom of the first. Giants answered for 3 in the top of the second. Now the Giants will try to answer again after Montreal put up 2 in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Buster Posey. So Javier, because of the way, because Scherzer had to pitch the wild card game. So Scherzer didn't get to pitch till game 3 of this series. So Vasquez started game 1. Steve Rogers started game 2. Vasquez just had a bit of a better season than Rogers did. But Vasquez was knocked around a bit. So Rogers, after pitching game 2, it would be the off day 3, 4, and another off day. So Rogers could actually come back to pitch game 5 over Vasquez. Scherzer wouldn't be an option because he would only be on 2 days rest. So that'll be the decision for the Expos if they can come out of this with the win. Pitch in the dirt, runners try to advance, and Gomes throws out McCovey at third. Pitch in the dirt, McCovey thought it got past, but Gomes was able to knock it down in front of him and throw McCovey out at third. Kent trails behind and moves up to second, but now there's 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Fastball from Gonzalez in there for a called strike. It's 2-2. Posey pulls it foul. For the Giants, if this does go to a game 5, Rue Marquard, the 20-game winner, would get the start. That one's down in the dirt, and Kent, learning from McCovey's mistake on the last one in the dirt, holds at second. Freddie Lindstrom, the story of this game, waits on deck. Lindstrom has gone deep twice. He's also made 2 very nice plays down at third, and now Gonzalez walks Posey. So here's Lindstrom. As we just mentioned, the 2 homers, 3 RBIs. A third homer here would be a crusher, to say the least, for the Expos. Gonzalez checks the runners and deals first pitch fastball right down the middle for strike 1. 21 homers during the regular season for Lindstrom. Here's the pitch from Gonzalez, another fastball in there. It's 0-2. Big batter here for Gio Gonzalez. On in relief of Steven Strasburg, who was knocked around heavily. 0-2 pitch from Gio. Fastball up and in, and he got him. Fastball swung on and missed by Lindstrom. Big K there for Gio Gonzalez for out number 2 here in the 5th. Came up and in on him. Lindstrom tried to crank it out and came up empty. So here's Bobby Thompson. Thompson's 0 for 2. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Thompson struck out and popped out his first 2 at-bats. Gonzalez delivers. There's a shot to right. That's going to be a base hit for Bobby Thompson. Harper cuts it off, but a run's going to score. And it's 7-4 Giants, who answer once again. It looked like Gonzalez might get himself out of it after he struck out Lindstrom. But Bobby Thompson fights off the inside breaking ball and serves it out into right for the RBI single. So the Giants have the lead back up to 3. Here's Benny Koff. Koff is 0 for 2. Again, the Expos have just not gotten anything out of anybody from their bullpen. One-0 pitch from Gonzalez. Koff, high fly ball, hooking foul. That's going to find the seats. There is more bullpen action going for the Expos, again, who are just going to try to cobble this together. 1-1 pitch from Gonzalez. High fastball, swung on and missed. So Gonzalez ahead of Koff. He has to end this inning right here. Shot back up the middle. It's a base hit for Benny Koff. Dawson comes up throwing. They send the runner around. Dawson's throw not going to be in time. Posey scores, and the Giants answer again. It's 8-4. Little collision there behind the plate. Buster Posey and Gio Gonzalez. Not sure if there were words exchanged there. Dawson comes in throwing. And here's Alvin Dark. And Dark just put an exclamation point on it. Deep into the night and left. It's a 3-run homer for Alvin Dark, and the Giants blow it open. Gio Gonzalez throws kerosene all over the fire here in Montreal. It is 11-4 San Francisco. This offense is so potent and so capable of exploding, and they have done so here. Alvin Dark, fastball down the middle, loses it into the seats out and left. Actually into the water. Well, day late, dollar short. Here's Jordan Zimmerman. Zimmerman was out there, and Zimmerman is the one guy who hasn't pitched so far in this postseason. And now he'll come in what's looking more and more like an academic situation. He'll get to face Willie Mays. Mays deep to left. Going back on it is Alou at the track, puts it away, and the nightmare top of the 5th ends for the Giants. But Alvin Dark's 3-run homer caps a 5-run inning. We're midway through. The Expos fighting for dear life to keep their season going. They've got a long road ahead. They trail at 11-4. Montreal's bullpen hasn't been exposed. Yes, they have. They haven't been able to put anybody out there who's done anything. Reardon, Clippard, Facero, Gonzalez. John Roush, I think, has been okay. That's pretty much about it. So Carl Hubble once again dealing with a cushion, an even bigger one this time. Faces Dawson, and Andre Dawson's going to try to do his part. 4th home run of the postseason for the Hawk. He hits a tracer into the seats and left. Well, that's the last thing, if you're the Giants, you want to see from Hubble. Obviously, you were up 7. So it's not like your lead is in danger here, but you go put up a 5-run inning, and the leadoff man in the bottom of the half sends one out deep into the night. That ball didn't even have much spin on it. Dawson just plain unloads. So it's now 11-5. And if you're the Giants, gonna have to wonder, you can't play around with this game at this point. Hubble has been far from sharp, gets the ground ball there to Dark for the first out of the inning. I don't think I've seen a home run at this park that wasn't to left. And there were pitchers' duels here last year. Gibson and Scherzer had a great one. So, and, it's not, and we did games during the season, so I mean, it's not a launching pad by and large that I've seen. But 2 games of this series have seen balls fly out of here over that left field wall. Fastball from Hubble. Count goes to 0-2 on Moises Alou. Former White Sox cast-off. I mean, they had guys who were good during the regular season. Reardon was fine. Tyler Clippard had a great regular season, actually, after a terrible first year. But just, it was kind of like, actually, it was kind of like the Giants last season. The Giants' one weak spot in postseason of year 1, if you remember, was that their bullpen couldn't get anybody out, but their rotation was so good it didn't matter. Mays runs seemingly forever into the gap, but tracks it down for out number 2. The Giants just had a lot more offense that could compensate for it, and better starting pitching on the whole. But whoever the Giants threw out there in the postseason last year stunk. And that's kind of the spot the Expos are in now. So here's Rusty Staub. Fastball swung on and missed, up and in. Hubble's ahead of him 0-2. There's the pitch. Staub chops it out to short. Dark has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. So the Dawson home run inches the Expos closer. But we head to the top of the 6th. The Giants, looking to put a capper on this series, lead at 11-5. So Zimmerman will stay in. Here's Mel Ott. Ott is 0 for 2. He's walked and scored. Change up, misses down low. There you see the aforementioned John Roush and Luke Gregerson also throwing out in the bullpen. I don't remember if Gregerson has pitched in the playoffs, but he was atrocious during the regular season. That's why they're staying away from him, but they might not have a choice at this point. And there's another shot. Mel Ott, deep drive. See you later. Home run, Mel Ott. The Otter joins the party, goes deep. It's 12-5 Giants. And it's another one to left. So McCovey's gone the other way. Ott's gone the other way to drive balls out of here. Big-time power hitters, of course. But even so, Ott knew that one off the bat, and unfortunately, so did Jordan Zimmerman. Fifth home run of the game for the Giants. Here's a man who had one of them, Willie McCovey. Ground ball up the middle, it's a base hit, and the Giants are just teeing off. This is a fine Expos squad, but asking them to keep up with this barrage from the Giants is a tall, tall task. Here's Jeff Kent. Kent's 1 for 3. And Jeff Kent, oh my God. Oh, the poor Expos. Even with the exchange rate, these runs still count for plenty. Kent goes deep. It's a 2-run homer. And the Giants tack on. Well, we haven't had this yet in this postseason, but this is a mauling. Zimmerman trying to fool him with the old hanging curveball. And Kent drives it out into the waterfalls. So Zimmerman, having followed up Gio Gonzalez with torching the Expos season, here's John Roush. Roush has not allowed a run yet in 2 2/3. Kind of makes you wonder why they didn't go to him earlier. It is 14-5 Giants. Fastball in there for a called strike. Posey 1 for 2, a single and a pair of runs. He's also walked. Posey skies it to right. Harper is there. Puts it away, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
Here's Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom has 2 of those Giants home runs, a 2-run jack, and then a solo shot. The second was a wall scraper, but they all count the same. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-0. Lindstrom goes the other way. It slices and lands foul. Fastball misses up high. There's a ground ball up the middle. Vidro ranges to his right. Off balance throw gets Lindstrom for out number 2. So Roush comes in. So far, so good for him. Putting a stop to the atrocity that has been the Expos pitching staff in this one. Here's Bobby Thompson. Thompson's 1 for 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. Trying to think of the other series, I don't think there's been a real blowout at all so far in the playoffs. Even last year, as great as last year's postseason was, there were a couple of routs sprinkled in. Fastball there, Thompson fouls it off. One and 2 the count. Roush delivers, gets him on the slider, and the side is retired. So John Roush gets the job done, turning the Giants aside here after all the damage. But this is now a rout in Montreal. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Giants 14, Expos 5. Here's Yan Gomes. When this game was 6-2, Yan Gomes hit a 2-run homer to get the Expos back within 2. And we thought we might have a showdown going the rest of the way. The Giants offense has disposed of that. Ground ball up the middle. Dork ranges to his left. He's got it. Throws to first, and Gomes is retired for the first out. 007 joined us. How are you, buddy? Thank you for coming by. Had checked out one of your broadcasts yesterday. Still trying to get caught up on a couple other ones. Here's Spike Owen. Owen is 0 for 2. There's a shot out to left. Carrying, Thompson goes back, tracks it down just shy of the warning track. Puts it away for the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Alfonso.
So the order rolls over. Here's Alfonso Soriano. Soriano is 0 for 3. Struck out his last time up. Fastball misses down low. Fastball there comes inside. It's 2-0. Hubble looks in. There's the pitch. That one is yanked. Hooking. Foul by a mile. The organist trying to do something to get the crowd into what looks like it'll be the end of the Expos season. Soriano, fly ball right center. Kind of in no man's land. Mays has a long way to go, but he's under it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Hubble, who hasn't been sharp, but stands on the long end of a blowout. Top of the 7th, 14-5 Giants, as they look to clinch a berth in the National League Championship Series for the second year in a row. Roush stays in after being the only effective arm in this game today. He'll face Benny Koff. Koff is 1 for 3. Roush deals. Slider misses. It's 2-0. That one misses inside. 3-0 the count. There's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That one's popped up. Vidro, a few steps on the outfield grass. Puts it away for out number 1. You can see the expression on these Expos faces. You kind of know the writing is on the wall here. Here's Alvin Dark, 2 for 3, a single and a huge 3-run homer. That punctuated the route of this game. At that point, if I'm remembering right, it was 8-4. Things still in reach for the Expos, and then Dark hit the 3-run shot. That made it 11-4 and turned a tough battle into a blowout. Skies this one, shallow center. Owen goes out, puts it away, and there are 2 down here in the 7th. So that'll bring up the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. Mays 1 for 3. He singled back in the 4th for his hit in this one. Fastball from Roush is a called strike at the knees. Fastball on the inside corner. It's 0-2. There's the offering. Dog sneezing up a storm behind me. Apologies for that in the background. But Roush fans Mays. So John Roush has been terrific since coming in. He's retired all 6 to face him. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time. A stretch that will probably lead most here in Montreal to the exits. Here's Jose Vidro. Carl Hubble is going to start the bottom of the 7th, because why not? Holly the Bernadoodle apparently has something up her snoot. Trying to sneeze it out. Or she's just allergic to her route. Fastball in there for a called strike. You okay, doggy? My furry partner in crime. Hubble delivers. There's a shot out in the right. That's going to get down. It's a base hit. Ott cuts it off. But it's a lead-off single. Got to start somewhere. So Vidro drops one out there in the right. Here's Bryce Harper. Harper is 0 for 2. He was also hit by a pitch. We're just going to go quickly. Oh, they've got Rodriguez and Jansen throwing. All right, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure the Giants had some arms. Had some up in the bullpen. Ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit for Harper. So the first two men are on here in the bottom of the seventh.
The center fielder, number 10.
That one out of the zone. Harper goes to get it. So the Expos are trying, and they're going to try against someone other than Carl Hubble. So Hubble grinds his way through. That's about as much as you can say for it. This was not a terrific performance from Carl Hubble by any stretch.
Your attention, please.
You'll bring in our friend MV's favorite pitcher, Felix Rodriguez. Rodriguez 3-2, a 3.29 earned run average in 61 appearances during the regular season. Rodriguez will face Andre Dawson. Dawson pulls this one to left. Thompson's not going to get there. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Runner was going, and Carper's coming up the heels, and now he's going to be forced home. Vidro is thrown out. Oh, my goodness. Jose Vidro held up. Bryce Harper did not. Look at this, and this is just the way this is going for the Expos. Harper runs up Vidro's heels, and Vidro had nowhere to go. Thrown out on the relay at the plate. We're going to take a look at this, and this is just, when it's not your day, it's not your day. So just keep an eye out at second base at Jose Vidro when this ball leaves the bat. Vidro breaks back. Harper takes off. So now, Harper rounds second. He is on Vidro's heels. Ball hits the wall. Thompson's got it. Harper at that point has to go back to second. There's no way they were both scoring from there. So now, by the time the ball gets to the cutoff man, Vidro is barely around third, and he has nowhere to go. And that's just again, it's a 9-run ball game anyway, but even so, that is just a dagger. You put 3 hits together to start the bottom of the 7th. You should have a run on the board right now. And instead, it's second and third with 1 out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman. At least Harper didn't trip on the bag. 1-0 pitch from Rodriguez. Zimmerman fouls it off. That's admittedly a quirky one that I've never seen in all the time I've been playing this game. All the streams, all the broadcast games I played on my own when I just play. I've never seen a play like that where the one guy breaks back and the other guy is running full throttle and create that situation. But that's the way this game is going for the Expos. Tries to hold up and they ring him up. Zimmerman sheepishly walks back to the dugout. He's not thrilled with that. But there's a lot not to be thrilled about in a 14-5 blowout that looks like it's going to end your season. Here's Moises Alou. Alou, ground ball up the middle. Dark has it, though. Nice play by Alvin Dark. Low throw. McCovey scoops it out, and the side is retired. So the Expos, who showed signs of trying to at least get something scraping toward the comeback, come out of the 7th with nothing. We head to the top of the 8th. It's 14-5 Giants. So Roush will stay in at this point because why not? Here's Melott. First pitch from Roush misses down low. Is somebody throwing in the Montreal bullpen? Slider in there for a called strike. Roush is at 23 pitches. Again, he's retired all 6 to face him. 1-1 pitch, hit back, and it hits off of Roush, and Owen catches it. Well, this game has had a bit of everything. Ott rips that one back at John Roush. Roush says he's fine. Good grief, look at this. Hits Roush right in the back. And deflects in the air, and Owen makes the grab. A little bit of everything thrown into this one. Curveball there, that looked like a good pitch. It's called the ball. That one misses inside. It's 2-0 to McCovey. Roush deals, fastball off the outside corner. So the count goes to 3-0. Jeff Kent swings in the on-deck circle. That one's in there. It's 3-1. McCovey laces one, foul by a mile, and the count goes full. Double action out in the Giants bullpen. Not sure who's throwing. Fastball off the outside corner. 4-4. So McCovey draws the one-out walk. Here's Jeff Kent. Kent is 2 for 4. He is singled and homered. Roush delivers. Kent drives this one into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Off the wall. McCovey goes to third. He's going to hold up there. McCovey does not run well. It's a double for Jeff Kent. And now finally some blemishes on John Roush. Hit number 14 for the Giants. Here's Buster Posey. Posey turns it around foul. Owen won the count. Roush delivers. Posey, high fly ball on the left. Allou's going back. He'll have room. McCovey tags up. He's going to come around. The throw goes into third. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Buster Posey. And it's 15-5 San Francisco. Here's Freddie Lindstrom. Lindstrom, a pair of homers, 3 RBIs, a pair of runs scored. Lindstrom lines this one towards the gap. That's going to be a base hit. Kent will come around. He's going to score. It's 16-5. Another run batted in for Freddie Lindstrom. So the Expos have bled all they can bleed out of John Roush here, as the Giants have now started to figure him out as well. And that's going to be it for Roush. Luis Ayala will get the call.
Your attention, please.
Ayala during the year, 6-1, 3.97 earned run average. Could argue that Ayala should have gotten some action in this series too. Expos stayed away from a couple of guys in this series they probably shouldn't have, given how badly everybody was performing. Probably would have seen some roster moves before the league championship series if they'd made it that far. Ground ball to second, Vidro has it, Thompson's thrown out, and the side is retired. But the Giants tack on. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th in Montreal. Giants 16, Expos 5. Here's Rusty Staub. Staub is 1 for 2. Doubled and scored a run.
Rusty.
Felix Rodriguez will stay on for a second inning of work. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dave Kozlow and Larry Jansen throwing out in the Giants bullpen. There's the pitcher Rodriguez. Staub skies it. Foul ground. Long run from Mel Ott. He'll get there, though. Ott tracks it down in foul territory, and there's one away.
The bat, number 14.
So here's Yan Gomes. Gomes is 1 for 3. He had a 2-run shot back in the 4th, back when this was still a ball game. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-0. Gomes dribbles that one foul. It's 1-1. Rodriguez looks in and delivers. Gomes fouls it back. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Slider misses away. Rodriguez delivers. Changeup misses down low. There's one. Fastball fouled off. To their credit, the faithful have stayed here in Montreal. Another fine season for their Expos, although it does look like it's going to come to a halt today. Gomes draws the 1-out walk. The Expos won the National League East a year ago, fell in 5 games to the Cardinals in the division series. This year they were the wild card team. They won a thriller against the Pirates in the wild card game. Made their way here, drawing the Giants, who once again were the best team in the National League. You never know how things would have played out. But if the Expos had won Game 2, the game that they led with Rogers on the mound, this series could have shaped up differently. Fastball misses down and in. It's 3-0. Rodriguez delivers. Fastball is in there. Spike Owen takes all the way. In the other National League Division Series, the Mets lead the Cardinals 2-1. Popped up there. Lindstrom makes the grab, throws over to Gomes for no apparent reason. As Gomes gets back easily, there's 2 away. David Cone will start Game 4 for the Mets against rookie and potentially the outstanding pitcher winner in the National League, Dizzy Dean. Dean was the victim of a quick hook in Game 1 of that series. He was not sharp. He had only given up a couple runs to that point, and the Cardinals got him out of there. Now they will bring Dean back to try to force a Game 5 back in St. Louis. If it goes to a Game 5, Tom Seaver and Bob Gibson would lock up to see who advances to the NLCS. But that's putting the cart before the horse. Next broadcast here on the channel will be Game 4 of that series. Potentially late tonight, depending when I get out of work. Fastball there, swung on and missed. Down goes Soriano, and down go the Expos here in the 8th. So Rodriguez scuffles a little bit, but gets through it unscathed. We head to the top of the ninth in Montreal. Giants 16, Expos 5. So Ayala only had to throw one pitch in the eighth. He'll deal with Benny Koff here. Koff is 1 for 4. Slider misses inside. Two and over the count. Slider there, catches the corner for strike one. Slider misses up high, it's 3-1. Alvin Dark waits on deck. And Koff pulls this one down the line and right. Harper giving chase, tracks it down for out number 1. So here's Alvin Dark. Dark 2 for 4. Single, homer, 4 runs batted in. Again, Dark had the big 3-run homer. Big may be an overstatement, but it turned this from an 8-4 game to an 11-4 game, and pretty much dropped the hammer on the Expos. Dark singles into center. So Willie Mays is due up, but the Giants, given the route status, are going to get a couple of bench guys, a couple of at-bats here. Well, really, their bench guys are all really infielders, other than Sam Murtis, who's already played quite a bit in the series. All right, so we're gonna scratch that. We'll let Mays hit for himself then. So Mays 1 for 4 on the day. 1 out, top of the ninth here in Montreal. Slider misses down low. No. Oh, wow. That's a strike. All right, well, that's an umpire with a dinner reservation. 0-1, the count to Mays. Changeup misses inside. It's 1-1. Changeup misses away. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Sinker swung on and missed. Two and two the count. Ayala misses inside. It's 3-2. My wife puts jingle bells on my dog around the holidays. That's that sound you just heard in the background. 3-2 pitch from Ayala. Misses outside for ball 4, because, of course, what an 11-run game needs is a walk in the ninth.
Now batting, number 4.
2 runners on. Here's Mel Ott. Ott 1 for 4. He hit a solo shot in the 6th. Change up in there for a called strike. Ground ball down to first. Picked by Staub, throws to Owen, back to first. Ayala covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So some mercy shown by whatever power you happen to believe in, I suppose, towards the Expos there. We get to the bottom of the ninth. Giants 16, Expos 5 in Montreal's last stand. They will face Larry Jansen. Jansen threw a scoreless inning earlier on in this series. He will face Jose Vidro. Vidro is 3 for 4. Double, 2 singles, a run scored. Vidro 7 for 16 in the series.
Number 3.
First pitch, fastball, in for a called strike. No, we wouldn't do that, Clue. We don't dress her up, except on Halloween. Fly ball to center. Mays puts it away. Vidro is retired. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 34. Bryce Harper.
So here's Bryce Harper. Harper 1 for 3. Single and a run scored. He's hit .316 in the playoffs. Another fine season on the whole for Harper. But the man out in center right now, Willie Mays, should have the most valuable player award locked up. Fastball, fouled off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away. There's another fastball that misses away. It's 3-1. Andre Dawson waits on deck. This Harper-Dawson combo in the middle of this Expos lineup could be devastating for several years to come. Skied hit well to left center. Over everybody. It's a one-hopper off the base of the wall. Harper around second. Harper's busting for third. He'll be in there with a stand-up triple. So Harper was being shaded to pull. That's a long run, even for the great Willie Mays. Thompson ended up being the one who fielded it off the wall. So now here's Dawson. Dawson's 2 for 4, including a home run. Fastball from Jansen, in for a called strike. 4 homers in the postseason for Andre Dawson, all solo shots. Jansen delivers, chopper up the middle. Kent on the backhand, throws to first, gets Dawson. Harper comes home to score. It's an RBI ground out for Andre Dawson, and you can see it's a sparse crowd left here in the seats. So the Expos are down to the final out of their season. It's Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman is 2 for 4, a single, a double, and an RBI. First pitch, fastball, swung on and missed. Fastball there, misses up high. It's 1-1. There's a shot towards the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Zimmerman. He's around first, heading for second. Mays retrieves it, gets it back in. So Zimmerman lines a double into the gap. And the Expos try to prolong, well, the agony, I suppose. But credit where credit's due for fighting it out. Here's Moises Alou. Alou is 1 for 4. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. That fastball misses up high. 1-1 the count. Alou turns that one but foul. One and two the count. Jansen delivers down in the dirt. Alou swings and misses. Posey throws to first. That's the ball game. The Expos season is over, and the Giants have advanced to the National League Championship Series. So a fine season again for the Expos comes to a close before the home crowd here in Montreal. The Giants celebrate on the Montreal infield. And this Giants crew, once again, will look to advance to the World Series. But first, they'll have to go through the winner of the Mets-Cardinals series. Mets lead that series 2-1. Again, Game 4 of that series will be broadcast either late tonight on the channel or at some point tomorrow. That will just all depend on what my night is like at work and when I'm able to get home. If I can get a broadcast going by probably even by midnight, so I'm off tomorrow. If I can get a broadcast going by midnight tonight, I'll probably do that game this evening. So Steven Strasburg struggled in the start. 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 5 walks, 6 runs allowed. He takes the loss. Carl Hubble, despite a shaky outing to say the least, scattering 10 hits over 6, 5 runs allowed, struck out 4, walked 1. He gets the win. Freddie Lindstrom, a pair of homers, 4 RBIs, a 3-for-5 day for him. Gets player of the game honors. 2 homers for the Expos. 6 home runs hit by the Giants. McCovey now has 7 RBIs in the postseason. And Felix Rodriguez, 2 scoreless innings out of the bullpen. Larry Jansen allowed a run in a shaky ninth, but at that point, it was all academic. Your final line score, 16 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Giants. 6 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Expos. So the first of our 4 League Championship Series slots have been filled. Well, again, and remember, Clue, because the way that I rate these guys, it's all kind of relative to their era. So, sure, Freddie Lindstrom, obviously, in the days where Lindstrom was playing, not 20s. That's right. He was mid-20s to mid-30s, late 30s, something like that. I don't remember how long he played. But obviously home runs weren't the huge deal. But Lindstrom was a guy who hit in the teens, low 20s. I think it said before he had hit 22 home runs this season. And his power numbers from that era would get a boost into this kind of level playing field. But yeah, Lindstrom's certainly not a massive slugger by any stretch. Hit 300 for his career, I'm sure. But anyway, a rout there for the Giants. They punch their ticket. They'll wait to see who wins the Mets-Cardinals series. American League, the Red Sox have pushed the A's to the brink as they lead that series 2-1. The Indians lead the Yankees 2-1 in those 2 division series. That will wrap up this broadcast. I greatly appreciate you checking in. Worst MLB third baseman in Cooperstown. That's I'd have to look at the list again to see it, but I can certainly see the case being made for that. Clee Baseball fan, how are you, Tim? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. But thank you, Clue. Thanks, Tim, for checking in. 007, Cole Payton, we're here. I know it was a small crowd for an afternoon broadcast. That's fine. It happens sometimes. It's all good. But whenever you're watching, I appreciate your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Giants are heading to the National League Championship Series.